Welcome to another episode of the H2H experiment. I'm happy to have you here. Today, we are going straight to the beating heart of CX. We are talking about the one thing that every brand wants, but very few know how to build: trust. And let me say this right from the start. Trust is not a feeling. Trust is not a value on the wall. Trust is not a brand promise. Trust is behavior. Trust is pattern. Trust is the nervous system of your relationship with every single customer. And most companies break trust in the smallest moments without even realizing it. Let's dive in. So, trust begins where the human brain begins, in emotions. When a customer reaches out, stressed, confused, frustrated, their nervous system is already activated. They're scanning for threat or safety without even knowing it. They are on the flight or fight mode. And in the first 5 seconds of the interaction, you have one job: match the emotional state. Not copy it, match it. Show them you see the urgency. Show them you are with them. Show them they are not alone. A simple, "I can hear how urgent this is. Let's fix this together," completely shifts the tone. Because before they trust your solution, they need to trust your presence. Humans do not trust what they don't understand. Confusion is a threat, and a big one. It activates the brain survival mode. So clarity, real clarity, not corporate clarity, not bullshit, becomes a trust building action. Short sentences, simple steps, no jargon, no "let me explain it in 47 bullet points and 57 slides." Your job is to reduce cognitive load, not increase it. Every unnecessary question your customer has to ask is a trust leak. Another relevant point: brain hates uncertainty. It fills the silence with fear. So one of the simplest, most powerful trust building moves is this: say when you will update, and update even if nothing has changed. No customer has ever complained because a company communicated too much, but they have complained, and loudly, about being left in the dark. So it's better to call and say, "I still do not have the information," than not giving information at all. Another point: we trust what is consistent. Think about your closest relationships. You trust the people whose behavior is predictable, even when life gets messy. Your customers are not different. The same tone, same speed, same structure, same respect, same follow through. Consistency beats brilliance every time. You don't need to wow the customer every time. You just need to behave dependably. And here's something people often forget: customers do not expect perfection. What they want is honesty. Repair, transparent, human, immediate, creates more loyalty than perfection ever could. A simple, "we got this wrong, here's what happened, here's the impact, and here are 2 options to fix it," builds more trust than pretending everything's flawless. Repair releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This is human biology. This is not branding. According to Alfred Adler, human beings have 2 fundamental needs: to belong and to matter. So, if you want customers to trust you, you have to show them they are more than just a ticket number. Use their name. Remember their context, their history they told you. Connect your answers to the story. Identity beats transaction. Always, every time. And here's a big one: stop over promising. I know that it sounds wonderful when you're doing it, but nothing breaks trust faster than ambition with no follow through. If you say 20 minutes, deliver in 18. If you say tomorrow morning, deliver before lunch. Small promises kept beat big promises made. every single time. Now, we are arriving to the deepest layer. When a customer interacts with your company, their body is constantly asking, am I safe? Do they see me? Can I trust this process? Can I trust this company? Safety cues build trust. The warm tone, transparency, predictability, being treated like a human, not being rushed, not being ignored. When safety rises, trust rises as well. When trust rises, everything else becomes easier. Sales, loyalty, advocacy, all of it. It all comes together. And when trust becomes part of the system, part of your culture, your rituals, your language, something magical happens. Sales cycles shorten, escalations drop, loyalty rises, employees feel proud of their work, customers relax into your brand. Your experience becomes a competitive advantage because trust isn't emotional, it's structural. It's the architecture of every healthy human relationship, including the one between your brand and your customer. Because in the end, the customers, they relate to people, not the company. Now, here's a very quick experiment that you can try. Try this for the next 48 hours. Look at your customers' interaction through 5 lenses. Where are we creating confusion? Where are we leaving customers waiting? Where do we sound robotic? Where do we avoid responsibility? Where are we inconsistent? Fix one of these, just one, and watch trust rise immediately. And now, to close this quick episode, let's arrive to some conclusions. Customers don't trust brands, they trust behaviors, they trust momentum, they trust the feeling you leave them with. If you want to win in customer experience in CX, stop chasing light, chase trust. It's the strongest currency in the human experience and the most renewable one if you design for it. All right? Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I really appreciate your presence. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to our podcast. If you'd like to know more about the things that we talk about, the topics that we discuss, you can find other podcast episodes, of course, in our channel. We also have the articles on LinkedIn and the ECXO platform. And we also have our books, The HX Revolution. They are available on Amazon. I hope that you enjoy so far what we have discussed. And until next time, stay kind, stay aware, stay safe. Bye.